Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Today is Wednesday, September 12th, 2018. Check it out. It's the first and last time it'll ever be Wednesday, September 12th, 2018. So we need to make sure that we make today. We got to make sure that we make today an absolutely incredible day. And I can tell you right now, it is going to be beautiful. It is going to be absolutely beautiful today. The weather is going to be incredible. We are headed into fall. Things are a little cooler. It's just awesome. So we have so much to look forward to. It's not supposed to rain or anything today. It's just supposed to be absolutely gorgeous. So I, for one, am incredibly thankful for that this morning. I know that there are a lot of people out there that are embracing for hurricanes and dealing with their struggles and so on and so forth. So I, for one, am incredibly thankful that we're going to have nice weather here today. Now listen, last night, I had dinner with a bank. I had a dinner with Capital One. They were in town. Some of the bank reps from Capital One, and I got to, my finance director was there, and it was just a group of about 10 to 12 of us. We had a really nice dinner over at Malone's, which I know we're always at Malone's, and it was great, man. Like really good food, really good conversation. You know, it's just one of those really nice dinners. And we talked about the future of Capital One and the future of the dealership. And we talked a lot about how far Dan Cummins has come and how we got to where we are today and what our plans are for the future. And so we had those conversations. And then after those conversations were over, my friend Stacy, my new friend Stacy, who works for Capital One, she brought up hashtag Rise and Grind, right? You guys ever heard of it? So she brought it up. She said, so Glenn, so tell me about this thing that you have, this group that you're a part of, this podcast that you do. And so as I started telling Stacy the story, right? I started telling Stacy the story, and we're going to get really intimate today. There's some things I really want you to hear. So I hope you're ready for an amazing show. You have tuned in to what is going to be an amazing show. So I hope you're dug in. But as we talked about hashtag Rise and Grind, which I tell you, man, it's amazing how often the conversation comes up nowadays. It's truly a miracle. So as I told her the story, it made me realize how amazing what we've done with this group like really is, man. It is amazing what we've done with this group. It's truly an amazing. And so it made me realize a few things. Having this conversation with her last night made me realize a few things. The first thing that it made me realize is that there are still people, tons of them, millions of them, billions of them. There's still billions of people that have not ever heard of Rise and Grind, right? They've never heard of Rise and Grind. And then it also made me realize that it's time for us to maybe reflect a little bit. We've got to reflect a little bit on Rise and Grind, what it is, where it came from, and where it's headed. And then it also made me realize that it's time that we move this thing forward a little bit. And I got to look. Oh, where did I put that? There we go. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss something because it's really, really, really important. But it made me realize some don't know about the group. It made me realize that we need to reflect a little bit on the group. And it also made me realize that we need to look at the future of the group, of Rise and Grind, what it means for you, what it means for me, and what it's going to mean going forward. So we're going to dive into all of that today, and it will be powerful, I assure you. We're going to dive into all of that today. But first, y'all know what we got to do. That's right. That's right. This is the part of the show, folks, where we got to start doing some dancing. We got to get our bodies moving a little bit, right? We got to get our bodies moving. We got to get that energy up. We got to make sure that we're ready to tackle today, September 12th, 2018. Now, for those of you that are new, and for those of you that have been here for a while, this is the best time to go ahead and hit that share button. Go ahead and hit that share button because we're going to push this out. You see, I believe that if we can change the way people start the day, we can make an impact on this planet. So make sure you hit that share button. You never know whose feed it's going to go into, whose feed and whose life you just might change by hitting share. So go ahead and hit that share button. It's also the part of the show where I need you to say good morning to me. And I'm going to say good morning to you. And I don't care if you're watching on replay or if you're watching live. I want to know that you're here. I want to know, like my man Jeffrey Lee Parton, who's up in the house. Good morning, Jeffrey Lee Parton. Rick Berman, good morning to you. My girl, Vicki Everett. Vicki, we actually talked about you last night. Trey Congleton, my man, good morning. Josh Marks, Pam Biddle, thank you for the cookie. Miss Pam Biddle brought me a cookie yesterday. Carrie Osborne, my man Scott Simons, what's up? Mark Miller, good morning. Miss Beth Workman, great to see you. Ann Gilbert, Doris Farley Munshower, did I say that right? Munshower. I got a Sabina, I don't know if I can say that last name. Sabina Zahirovic, good morning. And we had some people in here from Germany yesterday, from Australia. It's getting worldwide, folks. Good morning, Leon O'Brien and Mindy Parker. What's up, Daryl Larson? And my man, Josh. Good morning, Melissa Jones. Everybody's up in here today on the hashtag Ride and Grind. All right, I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? Because I'm feeling it. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. It's going to be fire. Woo. All right, check it out. Listen, you might not know, but years ago, there was this video that I watched, and it put some words in my head. I'm going to share this video with you right now.
Some of you going to sleep and you don't deserve to be. You don't deserve rest. You lazy. You don't deserve rest. Rest is for people who work. You ain't doing nothing. Every day you chilling. You need to know your why, and my why wakes me up every single morning. You don't get it. Listen to me very closely. You can write everything down if you want to. Be brave enough to write every one of your goals down. But I'm going to tell you something. Life's going to hit you in your mouth, and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knocked out. At the end of your feelings is nothing. But at the end of every principle is a promise. Find a man who's diligent at what he does, and he shall stand before kings and not mean men. Every day you say no to your dreams, you might be pushing your dreams back a whole 6 months. That one single day, that one day you didn't get up, could have pushed your stuff back I don't know how long. The first level to success in life, listen to me, the very first level is you seeing it. Like it's clear to you. Like you know exactly what you want. You know exactly when you want it. Listen to me. You know exactly what it tastes like. You know what it looks like. You know what it smells like. Before you really blow up, and you get success, you literally have it in the palm of your hand without having it.
I didn't come here to make friends. I don't even care if they respect me. I know who I am. Got enough respect for myself. I do not want them to beat me.
They're never gonna beat you.
They came close to that.
And I'm telling you right now because I care about you. I'm telling you right now because I've been there. I've done that. You've been in it for 3 years and you about to quit. You've been doing it for 5 years and it don't look like you think. You put all your money in it. You put all your time in it. People looking at you crazy. 5 years you've invested whole. You put too much in it to quit now. And the problem with some of y'all is you want somebody else to support your dream. But this is my time. This is my moment. Tomorrow, ain't no such thing as tomorrow. What does your dream look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? If you want it to happen, get your butt up and make it happen. If you want it to happen, rise and grind.
That's my man, Eric Thomas. And I was listening to that video, and I just remember reflecting on my own life. You know, he says in there, you know, rest is for those who work. And at the time when I saw that video, I was working. I was doing big things, you know. I was working at Dan Cummins and having more babies. We were putting in work here at the house. And I was getting more in tune with myself spiritually. All of those things I was doing that, but I wasn't really working like that, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't working on that intense level right there that Eric Thomas was talking about. And so that video really ran through me. It hit home, and those words, rise and grind, I heard those words for the first time, or maybe I'd heard them before, but they like settled in with me for the first time, rise and grind. And so if you go back on my Facebook page, you'll see about 3 or 4 years ago, I started posting hashtag rise and grind on some of my posts. Now, you see, I didn't know at that time what it would become today. I had no clue. But for some reason, that started to resonate with me. And as I continued to work on building the Dan Cummins brand, right, I was working on building the Dan Cummins brand. And last March, oh, and I didn't pull up her picture. I'll have to get it later. Last March, Josh Cummins, he invested in me. Josh Cummins invested in me, and he bought me a ticket to this thing called Growth Con. It was a conference that I got to attend, put on by Grant Cardone. And I went out to this conference, and Danelle Delgado, who you guys have seen, she's been on my show. If you don't know who she is, look her up. Danelle Delgado challenged me from the stage. I just happened to connect with her, and she challenged me, and in a paragraph, she changed my life, right? In a paragraph, she changed my life with just her passion and her fire and the words that she communicated that came out of her mouth. One stinking paragraph and everything changed. And then from that conference, I ended up connecting with a guy named Hank Norman. And I connected with Steve Carless, right? I connected with Hank and Steve, and they started to help me learn to like love myself and become who I am and to define myself deeper. And so as I started to define myself, I started to realize that I am a husband to 1 and a father to 6 and the general manager at Dan Cummins Chevrolet and Buick in Paris, Kentucky. And it's 5:30 a.m. and I hope you're ready to rise and grind because I am your host. And I started to define who I am. They helped me to define who I was as a person. And then I realized that I am called to help people like me, that my story, that my journey going from homeless and broke and from the drugs and from jail and to being saved by God above, my story and my journey made me perfect to be able to connect with each and every single one of you. I can connect with you all in so many ways, and I had to go through it, and it was a struggle, and golly, I wouldn't wish my past life on my worst enemy. But as I've come to understand who I am and realize what I'm called to do, I realized that the journey was the only way. It was the only way I could connect with you guys. So I started making more videos, and I started studying what it looks like to be a speaker and to connect with people on a different level. I started practicing, and I started writing more, and I started learning more disciplines. And of course, I came up with the 5 things that you have to do every single day that will change your life. 5 things. Don't hit the snooze button. Don't touch your phone first thing in the morning. A gratitude list and goals. Do something physical. Take care of your body. And last but not least, release all of this energy, do something kind, say a kind word, send somebody a message, or maybe do a show. So I figured out the 5 things, and then of course I created the group hashtag Rise and Grind, and then we had the close with the cross, the Rise and Grind cross, the close and the logo, and there's a big letter I right here in the middle because I rise and I grind, right? So then came the close, and there was this big, massive event where all of the people in the Rise and Grind group came together physically, and we shook hands, and we we sung songs, and we worshiped in the streets, and we shut down a city, and it was crazy, right? It was crazy, and most importantly, we've continued to come here every single day at 5:30 a.m. We've continued to come together on this show and lift each other up and just hold each other accountable, right? Think about all the relationships that we've built with this show. Think about people like Vicky Everett that we've all connected with that inspires us every day now. And think about my guy like Robert Fuller, who's lost so much weight. He's changed his life in so many ways. And then we've got Elizabeth. Elizabeth is always inspiring and posting motivational quotes. And Sean Weatherby, my man, he's got this beautiful family, and I see his pictures, and I connect with him. And of course you've got, Beth Workman, and you've got Bambi, and you've got all of these people that have come together in this group in such a crazy way. And I want you to know that you are a part of something powerful. You are a part of an absolute miracle. You are witnessing something that has never been done in the history of all time. We are coming together as the body, as the church. We are coming together and lifting each other up. And it doesn't matter if you're black or you're white or you're young or you're old or you're male or you're female or you're from the north or from the south or from Australia or from Germany. It doesn't matter. We're all together on one mission to make ourselves better people so we can make an impact on this planet. I am so unbelievably humbled and honored to get to lead such a powerful group. Do you understand? I am humbled and honored to lead such a powerful group. I am humbled and honored to witness a miracle. We get to witness a stinking miracle every single day, man. What's happening in here? And now check this out. It's coming back full circle. I heard Eric Thomas in Rise and Grind, and that was years ago. And we started the group and the shirts and the events and all of the stuff, the podcast. And now it's come full circle because I will be speaking. I will be on stage. Me, the homeless guy. Me, the guy who had the drugs and the party and spent the time in jail. That guy's going to be on stage. October 8th and 9th, I'm going to be on stage at Hustle and Grind Con with Eric Thomas, the #1 motivational speaker in the world, the guy whose powerful words ran right through me and helped spark what we've got going on today. How cool is that? How powerful is that? Speaking of that, today's winner, if you haven't got your tickets, go get them. Speaking of that, today's winner is going to be Jeff Baker. Jeff Baker just won himself a ticket to Hustle and Grind Con. Hopefully he'll be able to go. But listen, guys, listen. I'm calling all you out right here, right now. Listen, what we've done is so stinking cool, man. It is so stinking cool what we've done. But now it's time, right now, it is time we level this thing up, man. It is time that we level this up. All right, listen, today I am calling you to share the video. Today I want you to share the video. I want people to know about this group. I want people to know where it came from. And listen, I don't charge you. I don't charge you for daily podcast. I don't charge you to be a member of the group. It doesn't cost you a single dollar, but I am going to charge you shares. That's our currency. So I want you to share today. Now, also, we've got to get more people in the group. We've got to get more people need this, man. They need this. As we talked about it last night, people need this in their life. There's so much negativity out there in social media. There's so much negativity in politics, so much negativity in the feeds. And that stuff just doesn't exist here. We're in this perfect little bubble, and people need to be in here. So I am challenging you. I'm going to go as far as to say I am requiring you to invite people into this group. I don't charge you money. I don't charge you any money for this. I don't charge you money for the daily grind. I don't charge you any money to be a part of the group, but I am going to charge you invites. I'm charging you shares and invites. That's what I'm charging you, because I truly believe, I 100% believe that if we can change the way people start their day, we can make a massive impact on this planet. We can change people's lives. I see it. I saw it with Don Sankey, how he's coming around. I see it with, Robert Fuller's. I see it with the Vickies. I see it with the Beth. I see it with Melissa, who quit smoking. I see it in my life. I see it with all these people in this group. I see it every single day. I see it every single day by people tuning in and watching this show right here. God has anointed this show, and it's making an impact on people's lives. And I need you to help me spread it out, man. It's got to spread to all corners of this earth, because what we've got here is good. It's good, and God's all up in it, and we are his hands and feet, and he calls us to spread the word, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm challenging you. I'm calling you out. If you haven't been inviting people to the group, do it today. If you haven't been sharing, do it today. That's my charge to you. That's the currency. I won't charge you money, but I will charge you shares and invites. We're going to stretch this thing around the world. We're going to grow this thing. We had people in here from Germany yesterday. We had people in here from Australia yesterday. I want to take it further. I want to get people out from all over the planet. People from Jordan, people from Iraq, people from Russia, people from China. I want it to go worldwide, because I truly believe God is all up in this. What we've been able to do in 6 months is an absolute miracle, but it takes you. You are required. I cannot do this alone. Let me take that back. Me plus God, I could do it. But you know what? It'd be easier if you guys would help me. It would be so much easier if you guys would help me. All right? Listen, your actions today, they just might save a life tomorrow. You never know. Your actions today might save a life tomorrow. Your actions today could possibly be an investment in your own future. You never know, man. The networks and the connections that get made when we start doing things like this, when we share these videos, when we invite these people, I've met the most incredible people, man. I have met people in the last 6 months. I've met so many people that have impacted and influenced my life simply through this group. By us pushing out there, by being open, by being honest, by sharing my testimony, by talking about my journey, by connecting with you. I've met so many people. It's an incredible investment in myself. And you inviting and you sharing just may be an investment in your future. You don't know. Listen, your actions today are going to have an impact on this planet, period. That's the message I need you to have. Your smiles that you're flashing at people, they're going to have an impact on this planet. Your positivity is going to have an impact on this planet. Because, see, you have to understand that you are a truly amazing human being. Do you understand? Uniquely made by the God of the universe, the God that created everything. He created you to be the absolute best version of you that you can possibly be. And so when you take all these posts and you invite people to the group and you hit the share and you share all this positivity, it makes an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers. It makes an impact on every single person around you. You're making an impact on me. And I, for one, I absolutely love you for it. I do. I absolutely love you. If nobody's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. I absolutely love you. I do. Now listen, I want you to have an incredibly amazing, over-the-top, phenomenal, stupendous day today. I do. And if you need more videos just like this, more positivity in your life, you need more to get you jacked up, then go to GlennLundy.com. If you haven't got your Rise and Grind gear yet, go to GlennLundy.com. And if you haven't got your tickets to Hustle and Grind Con, go to GlennLundy.com. But most importantly, put all of that aside. Most importantly, will you please come back here tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. We're going to do this all over again as we hashtag Rise and Grind. Have an awesome day today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Woo!